Hi everyone, this is Firewatch, a game that just got released actually a couple days ago, two days ago probably. So I already completed it, so this isn't a blind playthrough, but I thought I would like give it, show it to you because it's a damn good game, fine ass game. I'm probably gonna be a bit mellow because it's fucking 5 a.m. up in this, so I'm just gonna record for like I don't know 20 minutes or so. See if you guys like it, and if you want, I could do it more. It's basically kind of based on dialogue, so it's not gonna be a whole lot of me talking, but I'll probably make it as cinematic or something like that as possible. So let's do this. Let's do the empty game right there. I gotta drink my tea. I have like a. I should have brought more tea. That's. I'm regretting that now. Boulder, Colorado, in 1975. It's actually taking place in 1998, I think. So yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna read all this because I'm guessing some of you guys like to have it, the audio in the background. You see Julia. Oh, I was just sipping my tea there. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You... Oh, I got the tea in my throat. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So I can actually choose what I'm gonna say here. I don't think it matters in the end, though. So what's your, major? You're pretty. That sounds pretty creepy, so let's go with, what's your major? Why not? You slur the words major and it smells like course. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Word, she hurt your feelings. She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. That was kind of quick. Now this is the actual gameplay. This is actually how the game is set. It's not going to be like text-based or stuff like that. So don't you worry. This is the only truck around here, so I'm guessing it's what happens if we go down here? I don't actually know what happens. Let's just don't. Let's just put it in there. Nice. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts, and it's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's Scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. So I would probably pick the German Shepherd because I like big-ass dogs. I don't know why, but I have a small dog. It's cute as fuck, but it's the bigger ones that is. I'm just gonna give it the beagle just for her. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. That's actually kinda sad. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You walk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart. or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. I mean, I'm so as young as I am. I don't really think about that, so I'm just gonna go with one day. Why rush? Because I don't know. She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. I'm good at this. I usually don't read that well. So this is the game. It's looking so badass in forms of beauty. I shouldn't have said badass. It's looking beautiful. Beautiful, and it runs super good. I love my new computer. Let's look at this. Theo Fair Trailhead. Two Forks region overview. This is the map, I guess. Is there like some sort of "you are here" sign? Nope. I know I've been playing this by myself, but I don't remember everything. The thoroughfare is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Well, you know what? I'm experienced, yo. So let's just do this. Let's do it. So beautiful, man. So good. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you're gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun. She's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, or I don't know. If you didn't, I don't know. That's a loaded question. I'm just gonna ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. Next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose like and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm gonna go with He-Man. You look awesome. Look at this shit. It's all sunsets and stuff, or probably sunrise. I don't know, it could be both. No, it's probably sundown, because you never get it. Well, I don't know. Probably a sundown. I don't know the other word for it. My brain is just fucking lost. Two Forks Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. I'm probably gonna do all of the dialogue and stuff, if you guys want that. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked, but fuck, the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, or you beat his god. You know what? I'm gonna beat his goddamn face in. It's probably the easiest way to go around it. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You didn't want to go that way either. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Absolutely do not. You convince her to not to take the job, or agree if she commutes back and forth. I mean, these are tough questions, man. I mean, I would be what making these decisions. I mean, I don't think long distance works, really. But let's just go with it. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. Geez, my reading is just not going well right here. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's reasonable, I guess. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. I read that very weird. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I wouldn't try to drink those problems away, man. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, I guess. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. This hits really close to home. This story right here. It's fucking sad. It's horrible. Horrible fucking disease, man. There I am. In only a few... Oh, right. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets less trouble around the house. I didn't read that at all. Right. A week later, she goes back to the university. Should she be doing that with her state? 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in her class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days, you get a Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed and make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. It's creepy. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2-week visits from Daniel, the nurse. She suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you're determined to take care of her. You know, that's a tough... You know, I've seen people go through that shit. But if I were any other guy, I would probably put her into a home. But the guy I am, I would probably just try as long as I could, man. It's hard, but, you know, it's fucked. Dementia is the fucking worst, man. And I actually seen people get it in like at 25, and actually, well, their list is like 25 that I've experienced. So you know, that's pretty intense. Oh, look at that! What was that? It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. Oh my, I bumped into the audio. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around the house while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. I wouldn't put a chair in front of her room. That would just fuck her up if she woke up. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Nice. Okay, that's basically the intro for the game. It's actually pretty good. I like the intro as well. It hits home, man. So it's kind of sad. So let's go up into the tower, and we'll probably maybe be ending the episode because I don't have a lot of time this week, so I'm gonna have to split these up in like probably 20-minute pieces. It's kind of sad, but I'll do it anyways. But let's go on in there and see what's going on. It's all bolted shut. It's kind of sad. Turn on the power. Let's see. And I know where everything is, so it's gonna be like an easy playthrough.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, this is you're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. You killed 3 ex. Let's just go with the nobody can stand you because she sounds nosy.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you, which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.